Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is Thursday, October the 3rd, 2019. It's another Technical Alpha podcast here from the Fishbowl.
It's actually not that
sunny.
bad. You can hear a big difference with just this behind us.
Yeah, any lines at all to help break it up a bit.
Like last week, it was
pretty gnarly.
Yeah.
I spent as much time as I could possibly muster cleaning it up for the RSS feed, and it didn't sound too bad.
No, it actually sounded pretty good.
I'm sure people will be okay with that. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. Podcast room is in process.
Yes.
I brought over the first load of assorted items yesterday. Dropped them off. That included a rug, and the chairs and the mixer.
Mm-hmm.
And Dad and I yesterday also put together the first test of the sound dampening panels.
The sleeping bags.
The sleeping bags stuffed with rock wool insulation.
Mm-hmm.
And so we got that. Works great. We're using the same method that we did in my room for how we're going to hang them roughly. I'm going to get some command hooks so that we don't... I'm not 100% sure if we're going to be able to get away with command hooks. I'm going to see. We might have to put some holes in the walls in there, but trying command hooks because they're pretty easy, and picture wire to hang these bad boys up. But they should go together relatively well. We were thinking about, like, I bought the sleeping bags as well because you could zip two of them together to make one big panel, but that just doesn't make any sense for a number of reasons. One being transportation. Little difficult to transport one of those bad boys. They're so wide. I mean, it's like over 6 feet side by side. So we're just going to make up all individual panels. We'll hang them all wherever we need to. They ended up being about 34 inches across.
It's going to be
75 inches long.
Bro, guys, it's going to be fire.
Wool.
We've got a new look. We're going to have new stuff. We're going to have...
Well, the new look might take some time.
I know, but we're going to have our own screens.
Yes.
That will be mirrored each other. We're going to have a TV that'll show...
Eventually.
That you guys will be able to watch. We'll be able to watch trailers together and things. Eventually. But we've got some cool stuff on the go.
Yes.
It's going to look way better than this.
It's going to sound way better than this.
It's going to sound a lot better than this. And it'll be much more functional. We'll be able to turn on the music and off the music by just sitting down. I'm going to be able to host over the podcast on the fly.
Yes.
Adam can do all the editing here at my place.
Yes.
So that he doesn't have to do it when he gets home.
Yes.
Everything. The train is just going to run better. Also, before you guys talk about it in the comment section, These are not bolted to the walls. They are hanging on a slant right now so they don't tip over this way.
Yes.
This stuff isn't done yet. I just moved this in the basement. Dad and I are putting it on the walls. We're going to fill it with video games and stuff like the old place. But yeah, just before someone comes and says, oh, they're awfully uneven. Well,
they're uneven and the camera looks crooked. No, that's just the shelves are randomly
placed in all on different angles.
So they don't crush us.
Yes.
Which is convenient. Yes. Gives me doubts it's going to happen. No, Jacob, it is going to happen. It's just eventually because we don't have it right now. And we don't have plans for it in the immediate. The TV is not essential, and it will be whenever it happens. Everything else, the order of operations right now is make the room not sound like this room.
Well, and build my new computer so that we can have an actual computer over there.
Yeah, so we build Jeff's new computer so that I take the some components from Jeff's current computer, Frankenstein another computer for the podcast room so that I can run the podcast on that computer with the new mixer that I still have to figure out how to use properly. Set that all up with the monitors and stuff that we currently have. Do $500 to $900 worth of sound treatment, and that's on the cheap.
Yeah,
because we're buying Rockwool,
bro. I know. I'm about to be in. If you look in the pool house right now, it is just stacked with insulation because when I gutted the old place, put it on there, and the new booth I'm making bigger, so I'm gonna have to buy more, bro. It's like what, $80 a bag or something for that shit. It's not cheap at all, and you don't even get that much. You get like fucking like 8 slabs. Or depending on how thick it is, like 6 or 8.
It's 8 bats per, and 20. You can get 16 on center or 24 on center. Yeah. So we use 24 because obviously for our purposes we need big panels, and but they the nice thing about them is that they might be expensive. It's $80 for 8. You're with $10 a panel, but
they work great.
They work really well,
wonderfully.
Because your other option is you get like 85-90% of the way to a professional panel.
Yeah.
Without having to spend
$1 million,
$400 panel.
No,
it's going to be a no. The one thing we are going to probably have to get those bass traps for that room because I can't make bass traps for that room.
YOLO. What do we got for game news, Adam?
Sony Worldwide Studios head Shawn Layden, the guy that's been out on the E3 stage for years now, left the company. Just pieced.
Just said
no warning.
Not even the
no.
Did they do like, hey, it's been a great career.
Well, it's like one of those, for sure. But it was definitely sudden. It was something that I don't think anybody really saw coming, and it just so happened to crop up out of nowhere. It was very surprising. He had a great E3 stage presence up there with some of the best, and he was just CEO for 5 years. Was it Kaz Hirai was the guy who stepped down previous to that, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, and then he. Stepped in, only 5 years, and gone. And it's weird because, at least from the PlayStation's point of view, where he would have been most publicly seen and so involved quite heavily, PlayStation's been doing real good for 5 years.
PlayStation's been doing.
So
great.
I don't know if he got poached by somebody, like somebody came in and said, "Hey, you're crushing it. We'd like to pay you more money than you're currently getting paid." Or if this is a retirement gig. I haven't read into it enough to see if it was maybe a retirement. I don't know if we know exactly why it happened yet. But kind of cropped up out of nowhere. And surprised enough people that on Twitter, stuff was like trending about who was going to be the next CEO, et cetera, et cetera. And one of them that I think this is a half joke. So remember Spooky Girl.
Oh my.
Okay.
As a CEO?
So her path right now has been E3 darling, goes out on stage.
Yeah.
Everyone loves her.
Yeah.
She becomes an instant meme. Social media blows up. She leaves Bethesda, says bye-bye, immediately puts out resumes. She gets thousands of
job
offers immediately.
Probably.
Goes through all those and is looking for because her social clout was so big. It was a smart move. It's fucking intelligent.
Yes.
She took opportunity where she saw it. Now she's going to get a way better paying job and not have to work for Bethesda, which, by the way, that's moving up as it is.
Yes.
So she it's like a half joke, but at the same time, it's like, fuck it. What are you gonna lose?
I suppose.
You got the social media clout. You've got the stage presence that people already love her for it.
It's true.
She was like a lead designer or whatever the fuck. It's not like she doesn't have any experience. and I have no idea what her business experience is like. I've not a fucking clue. But yeah, so that got tossed out there, and of course,
probably a meme, bro.
But of course, but what it does show is that, you know, social media, it's like everyone wants the Rock to be the president of the United States. It's like The Rock said, I'm going to run for the president of the United States. Everyone would be like,
well, he's already alluded to the fact that he would run.
He would consider it
down the road, but he said he wants to be much more educated on that. So I could see when he wants to be done with movies for a while.
Yes,
and if he ran, he'd probably win.
But it's a similar situation, right? It's like somebody who's like media-wise very popular, might not be the best person for the job, but you know, at the end of the day, shit's a popularity contest, bro.
Well, that's all it is.
It's a popularity contest.
All it is.
So anyway, I just thought that was funny. I'm sure wherever she goes, she's going to make that company very happy, because unless she flubs the next stage that she gets onto, she's the E3 darling, right?
She is. She's cemented herself.
That and Keanu Reeves were like all anyone talked about for E3.
Bro, when she comes out at the next E3 or next big conference, people are going to lose their shit.
They're going to hire. They don't even have to hire that dude that Bethesda hired before, where all he did was scream his head off.
Yeah, no.
They're not going to need that.
No, they're not going to need it.
Come naturally.
And you want to know what's great is if there's a massive project, you get her to come out and talk about it, because everybody's going to want to see her.
Yep.
And then when her name's attached to it, and the excitement and fun around that, it's only going to brush right off on the project that she's, you know, promoting.
That's right.
That's value right there.
I think that's crazy value.
That's like 100G value.
We don't even know how good she is as a lead designer. Like she could be mediocre as fuck.
But even if she's mediocre as fuck, the clout alone, boom.
You can train somebody to be a better game designer. You can't train somebody to have stage presence like that.
No.
You either have it
or you don't.
Or you don't. So I don't know what's gonna happen there. I wish Shawn Layden all the best. That dude, you know, crushed it. And again, very good guy on the stage. He's a dude who's like low key really popular behind the scenes, like with all the developers and shit. And like the designers from the not just like the business heads, but the guys actually making the games. He's a popular guy everywhere he went. It's just not somebody that you saw constantly in the spotlight talking about how he wasn't a name dropper, right?
Yeah.
He's
just respected.
He was just a respected dude.
Nothing wrong with that.
So I can't wait to hear what comes next for him. Maybe it's retirement, and if it is, he's gonna have a hell of a fucking retirement party. Him and Reggie Fils-Aimé get together.
Let's fuck bitches. Fuck bitches, do cocaine off asses.
I can't. Okay, Reggie's a married man and shit, but I can't even pick Reggie, just his personality. Yeah. I can't even picture. Reggie goes one of two ways. He's either hella fucking awkward, or he did some wild shit when he was in like university. Reggie, I feel like, was one of those guys who's like a super geek, but he was also somebody that would like go to the frat house and crush just with everyone else. But he was a super geek.
Hell yeah.
I feel like that's Reggie.
It's not wrong with that.
My body is Reggie.
Fuck bitches. Straight up.
I'd be down to see that shit happen. My God. The Last of Us Part 2 is back up in the news again, and it will probably continue to be until it releases, and probably for some time thereafter. It is actually getting multiplayer, but at a later date. And the way that they worded this release, it sounds like it might be a standalone game. The entire multiplayer thing could be a standalone game.
Interesting.
And then now, of course, whether or not that means that we're going to be paying for it like a standalone game, or if it's just going to be a completely standalone project that gets tacked on to The Last of Us Part 2.
I'm going to go with DLC.
Probably.
I'm going to go with
especially if they're going if they're going to do
$30 DLC for a co-op. That's what I'm smelling.
You know what? It wouldn't surprise me if it was not exactly the same, but in the same vein as you know, the Dead by Daylight type thing.
Yeah.
And now the Resident Evil's doing their take on that kind of thing. I don't think it'll be exactly that genre, but I think that's the direction they're going in.
Yep.
So here's the release that they actually put out on Twitter. So we wanted to address the multiplayer in The Last of Us Part 2. As we stated, the single-player campaign is far and away the most ambitious project Naughty Dog has ever undertaken. Likewise, as development began on the evolution of our factions mode from The Last of Us Part 1, the vision of the team grew beyond an additional mode that could be included with our enormous single-player campaign. Wanting to support both visions, we made the difficult choice that The Last of Us Part 2 would not include an online mode. However, you will eventually experience the fruits of our team's online ambition, but not part of The Last of Us Part 2. When and where it will be realized is yet to be determined. But rest assured, we are as big a fan of factions as the rest of our community and are excited to share more when it's ready. So it sounds like the first game's multiplayer mode they had online is popular enough. They elaborated on it substantially. And now they've elaborated so much that they sat back probably and went, you know what? This should probably take some... This is its own thing. It's become its own beast.
Yeah. I feel like the way they're saying this, I think we're going to be seeing another full-priced side game.
Or like a $39 game.
Dude.
But it's Naughty Dog, so probably not a $39 game.
I'm literally thinking it's going to be $69.99 or whatever it is for games these days. And it's probably going to be a multiplayer only game that has some story element to it, but also replayability aspect to it. Because the way they're phrasing this, they didn't say it's coming free or we're going to be releasing content over the period of time. They're basically telling you, bro.
Well, when they said it's not part of The Last of Us Part 2.
That's it. You know what they're going to do? They're going to sell
thing.
this separate thing. It's going to be called The Last of Us something, you know?
Yes.
And that something is going to be the type of mode or whatever.
It's called Factions or something, apparently?
Okay,
is that what I said?
The Last of Us Factions. So there you have it.
That sounds like a video game title by itself.
Boom. Done. $60.
Yeah, Factions.
Yep. So, and they will not release that until The Last of Us 2 is out. It's been out for probably a year.
Well, I don't think it's going to cannibalize The Last of Us sales.
No, but I think if you start to look, number one, greedy. It's a bad move if you release one game
and like 2 months later,
2-3 months down the road, you're releasing a second game because then you're going, wait, why wasn't this multiplayer just added on to the other game? Why am I paying twice? So they're gonna run this shit. If the game is fire, which you know it's gonna be, people are gonna be jonesing for more Last of Us, and then boom, a year down the road, when you've had a break, like Game of Thrones, you see The Last of Us Factions, and then you're gonna, you know, the story.
Last of Us Factions, the math help along for your children, coming soon, 2020.
And then they're gonna, I'm telling you, bro, it's gonna be like the characters that you've seen in the last one. They're gonna be trailered in this one, or like kind of the story. Not maybe the whole story will continue, but there'll be something related so that you're invested to buy it, even if you're not in it for the multiplayer. I'm not necessarily saying you're going to have a story mode, even though they might to some degree.
They might just elaborate a bit on what you saw in the base game.
Exactly. Or you're going to see characters from Last of Us 2, and you're going to be playing a multiplayer version through their eyes, not the main characters, so that you get backstory on those characters that you loved from Last of Us 2. Whether they've died, whether they're still alive, almost like a prequel to those characters that you may not know why they are the way they are.
Right.
That you'll play it in their perspective on another one so that you're invested already because you fell in love with those characters from Last of Us 2.
So what you're saying is, Pill's here.
Yes.
We'll have to wait and see. And we're probably going to be waiting a while.
Yes.
If it is long enough, this might be something that we see at E3 of next year, Tokyo Game Show of next year. I think it might depend on...
We'll get a trailer next year.
Yeah, it might depend on... I think it largely depends on how far in between the release of the base game and this thing is going to be.
I'm saying minimum 1 year. That's what I'm saying. It'll
Holiday
be at least
2020.
It'll be at least 1 year, bro.
Yeah, probably.
We'll probably see a trailer about it or something 6 months, 9 months in, while the hype is still there for The Last of Us, and people are ranting and raving, everybody's giving it 10s, and people fall in love with the story, and they're like, when are we getting The Last of Us 3? Please tell me you're announcing it. No, but wait, we've got this. And this is coming in like 9 months, guys, so get ready.
Buckle up. Well, other than that, what do we got here? More PlayStation news.
Yay.
Lots of PlayStation news this week. PlayStation Now service, which is their streaming service, their game streaming service, has now been priced to $9.99 a month US, $12.99 Canadian. It does not require, this is probably the most important piece here, it does not require their gold service to play the games that you have there online.
Wow.
So some people were thinking maybe you'd have to have, let's say it's GTA 5. I need to have PlayStation Now, and I need to have PlayStation Plus, gold level service or whatever the fuck to play GTA 5 online. You don't. You just have to have PlayStation Now.
That's good.
The catch here, the caveat is that they have what they call marquee titles. And the marquee titles are like the most popular, the big boys. And they're only available on the service for 3 months at a time, and they rotate like it's a Netflix service type shit. So like currently you're getting like Grand Theft Auto 5 or something, I think it was, and Uncharted 4 and a couple other like heavy hitters, and they'll be there until they'll be there for 3 months, like January, and then they'll have another list of those, and then there's a base list of like hundreds of games that are just they're your B movies that are available pretty much all the time, but they rotate these marquee titles in and out. I mean, reasonable price.
Yeah, it's fine.
$10 a month. I'm there for it. Especially because you can play the games online for the games that are online capable. It's just debatable, I guess, as to some of these marquee games where the online functionality is a key component, like let's say Call of Duty, and you have that there. Are you going to have to wait 6 to 9 months before Call of Duty shows up on PlayStation Now and then play when less people are playing the game? You know what I mean?
That's true.
Like, so you're not paying for the online functionality or whatever, and you're technically playing it during the as a piece of the PlayStation Now. But are you waiting so long that it just doesn't matter by the time the game comes around anyway?
At that point, you don't care.
Exactly, and nobody else does.
Yeah.
So yeah, similar to the Xbox side of things, it's kind of all when it happens. With the Xbox though, there's exclusives anyway, which I'm sure PlayStation will be a little bit more apt for. It's like day one. They're putting their games day one.
Yeah, why
don't
they do something like what Audible does, where you pay a monthly subscription, you get a credit, and then you can spend that credit on whatever game you want to unlock. And then that's
probably a nightmare licensing wise for third party titles like a Grand Theft Auto and shit. If it was first party, easy peasy.
Yeah,
because they're the ones making the call.
Yeah,
I
mean, for them, it would have to be like get a hold of these people. Like, if you want to have your game on the store, whenever they use a credit, this is a percentage of that.
What you're going to get.
What you're going to get from that credit.
Yeah,
and that way, you can have every marquee game up on there that you have for the service, and then it's up to the person to choose what they want.
A la carte.
And then if they go, shit, there's another game I want, then they just buy another credit.
Yeah.
It could be significantly cheaper. Like if you have a membership, you get this many credits. If you want more credits, then you pay for it, but maybe at a smaller discount, right? You buy credits in bulk, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Buy 10 credits, you're going to save $20.
Except that's probably not going to happen.
I know, but I mean, it would just be, it'd be cool.
Or it'd be like $2. Yeah. Like save $2 if you buy $300 worth of credits.
Get fucked.
Thank you. What else did I have?
More
here?
PlayStation news.
Yes, more PlayStation news. This is another big one though. PlayStation making crossplay available to everything now. Devs are just go nuts. So it's not just PlayStation and PC anymore. Now it's PlayStation, PC, Nintendo, Xbox. PlayStation finally gave up and said, "Okay, we're going to stop being fuckboys.
Both time,
and we're just going to let you guys decide what games you're going to allow crossplay for. We're going to open it up. You do whatever you need to do."
Yeah.
Thank fuck.
It's about time. Like,
I don't know why it took them so long.
Stubbornness. They want to be. They want to be elite, right? They want to sell consoles. They want people, because when you do this, right, now you go, okay, if I want to play this game with my friends or I want to play this game, I have to buy it on PlayStation. Now they go, now you have choice, right? And that's never a good thing for PlayStation in their eyes, even though, in my opinion, it's better because now you're opening up and allowing people to, you're adding more value to owning the console, essentially. But I think what a lot of it is, hey, if only people can play over here on PlayStation, got to go buy a you got to go buy a PlayStation. I think that's the only reason why they ever did it.
It kind of goes, so there, the way I see it is that there's degrees to this, right? If you were starting from like a level playing field where, let's say you and I, as friends, we own 0 consoles right now.
Yeah.
And we're looking at it going, okay, you and I, we want to play a shitload of Call of Duty. And as it stands right now, coincidentally, another piece of our news is related to this, but we'll avoid that for now. So Call of Duty, and we're deciding what console we're going to buy. And as it turns out, We have other friends that play the game as well. They're in different ecosystems. Maybe some's on PC, some's on Xbox, some are on Xbox, etc., etc. And in the old market for PlayStation, it was okay. Well, if most of our friends are on PlayStation, then we have no options.
Yeah.
If it was anywhere else, we had several options to choose from, and it was based on what's good for us. But it's a two-way street thing. If you aren't in a position where you don't already own a console.
Yeah.
So let's say, as of right now, I own a PlayStation. You own an Xbox. A buddy that we play with plays on the PC or whatever the fuck. For whatever game we're playing together. And the Xbox and the PC can play no problems. PlayStation's in their own fucking little island. And so, but this isn't at the beginning of the console's life. This is like, let's say we're three years deep.
Yeah.
And now I have to choose, do I buy a totally new console or invest in a new platform just for one game?
Yeah.
And I think that is a far less likely scenario when you're 3 years deep into a console's life cycle than you are if you are at a place where in the beginning and you and I both don't own one, then we're choosing together.
Yeah.
So like the odds of it are, I mean, if you're talking about how many people are actually going to go out and buy a goddamn console to play games with friends when you're 3 years deep into a console, 4 years deep console generation.
They just have money to burn.
It's probably not very many people.
Yeah.
So opening up crossplay, what that does mean though, especially when you're in the scenario where you're 3, 4, 5 years deep, is that you're just going to likely sell more games because now, as me, a PlayStation owner in that scenario, I'm going to buy the game that you own on another platform. But if we weren't in that situation and I couldn't play with you, I just flat out don't buy the game and nobody gets anything.
That's true.
Just a dick.
Yeah.
So
I think what it is too is now they've won the console war, right? They've won this
generation.
For this generation,
handily.
They've won it. So and they have. They're diehards now. You know, it's one of those things where you're pretty much at this point. I don't think there's very many people in the console world right now that don't already own a PlayStation today and play PlayStation that they aren't going to buy the next gen PlayStation.
Yeah,
I think what it is now is you're almost asking for the Xbox people. They go, okay, do I buy PlayStation instead of Xbox this year? Because let's be real. I mean, Sony has done way more.
If you're betting on this generation, it's going to be harder to bet on Xbox for the next gen.
Exactly, but the fact that they're opening this up, it's going to give more of a reason for Xbox people
to just stay with the Xbox.
No,
or jump to PlayStation.
To jump to PlayStation.
Oh, so they can play with.
So they could right.
It's exclusive titles
because it's exclusive titles. So. And if they're opening up for multiplayer so that people can play with their Xbox friends, why not jump to PlayStation? They have no reason to be at Xbox anymore because Xbox was already playing with the PC and whoever else they wanted to link up with.
Yeah.
Now PlayStation's doing it. So if you go, okay, well, I normally bought Xbox because my boys had an Xbox.
Yeah.
Well, now, why don't we just buy PlayStation? They're going to have more exclusives. They sell more consoles, so you feel like you're more in the in.
Yeah.
You know, PlayStation just is the show right now. It's up to Xbox to kind of change the minds of the consumer during this next run. So I actually think this is a good play by PlayStation. It's kind of weird they waited so long.
Oh, I don't think they had a choice anymore because when everyone else in the field,
I suppose you kind of look like that.
You kind of look like a dick.
You kind of look like that asshole that's just not on board with this.
People might be okay with it for a while, and then after a time, it's just going to get like grating, where they hear all their friends are having no issues doing whatever the fuck on their side.
Like, who's not going to buy a place? Like, think about it. Like, the vast majority of people that own a PlayStation today
are going to go for the next PlayStation.
They're going to go for the next PlayStation. Like, who? Why would you go, I'm just going to fuck PlayStation now.
Well, I think
I'm going to go Xbox.
I think this is why you're seeing currently PlayStation buying up people like Xbox is buying up people in terms of developers.
Yep.
Because there's going to be so much parity between these consoles that exclusives are going to be the determining factor. Exclusives and then services.
Yep.
So you're even seeing the match services. PlayStation Now, the Xbox, you know, the Xbox, I can't remember what they fucking call it now. The Xbox's service, though, same thing. Streaming games. What value are they providing? You know, do you need Xbox Live Gold to play games online? Do you need PlayStation Plus to play these games online when you're getting into these streaming services? What are available? Well, on the Xbox's side, all of their first-party titles, of which they just keep cranking out. Available PC, Xbox, day one, and Game Pass. That's the name of it. Game Pass, day one. No questions asked. And so it's a lot of where in the last generation when we first started this, it was a lot of like weird services being at the forefront. This next generation of consoles coming is all games. Nobody's talking about any weird fucking football simulator. You
bring that shit up, you're losing.
You've lost. There's no peripheral. You notice there's no peripherals. They're barely even talking about VR. Like PlayStation's even like hush hush about VR. Nobody's talking games.
Well, it has to be.
It's games.
It has to be now.
That's it. And it's games and then some buzzwords for how good the consoles are going to look. And at the end of the day, they're going to be basically at parity. They're using almost identical hardware. And like we talked about this before, it'll be engineers versus engineers. It's who's going to squeeze the most juice out of the hardware that both of them are basically using.
Yep.
And odds are it's going to be plus or minus so little that it's not going to be that big.
Bro,
it's
you're
going to be
buying
what
it
games
for
do you want?
first-party titles. That's the show, and brand loyalty,
which wasn't necessarily it wasn't necessarily that case this generation. Like people bought the PlayStation for its first party titles for sure, but I think that was more about the case. Because Xbox had so few, it wasn't because in the console gen before that, Xbox and PlayStation both had a lot of exclusives, and so it was a much harder choice to make. This time around, it wasn't that PlayStation had like this fucking endless list of exclusives. It was like Xbox's one was like like 2.
Yeah.
It was like, what flavor of Forza and Gears of War would you like?
Yes.
And that's what you got.
That was the action Mass Effect.
Not even that.
No.
We got Andromeda.
That's right.
So there's nothing.
That's it.
There's fucking nothing.
It's two.
But this time around, totally different ball game, right? We saw Microsoft be the first to strike, buying up all that shit that we saw at E3.
Yeah.
And now, only just more recently, we see Sony coming in and saying we're doing the same shit. And so they're going to be getting all these, like smaller developers, feed them a bunch of money and going, all right, you're going to war for us. They got their pawns in their great chess game. They have their pawns now to send out onto the field. And then every once in a while, there'll be a big old dick. The queen's going to come out.
It's actually going to be an exciting...
I think this next gen for games in terms of exclusives is going to be interesting.
Dude, I'm honest to God, I'm not even excited about... Because console gaming for me is whatever now. I'm a PC gamer.
I want to get excited about console gaming again. I want a reason to be on the couch.
I do too.
I just want a reason. I'm currently looking for a way to get my PC to my TV.
Yes.
So that there are games I can play.
That is so true.
On the couch.
Yes.
Problem is, most of the games on the PC, you don't want to play with a controller.
You don't.
So you're fucked either way.
Yeah.
And so,
I'm just more excited to see the war happen and how this unfolds. Because it's an exciting time. I think the consumers are going to win here. And finally you're seeing companies actually fight for your money.
Yeah.
Which is nice. There's some serious competition, and it's nice. And Xbox is against the ropes. They've got some come up to do, and Sony's just trying to hammer it to them. So I can't wait. Bring it on. I just want to see the show.
Oh, and the show is coming, bro.
What's up next?
And it's coming. It's
coming
PlayStation.
soon.
And for PlayStation, Xbox. Don't forget, saving the environment. don't forget.
One console at a time.
One console at a time. All right, what do we got next? We got Infinity Wars. This is also like kind of related to PlayStation, ironically, or coincidentally. Infinity Ward isn't pleased with Activision's decision to take up PlayStation's money and make exclusive the Spec Ops Survival mode. There's an entire multiplayer mode for this Call of Duty that is exclusive to PlayStation 4. An entire fucking multiplayer mode. What?
Bro, I don't care.
Why?
Money.
Well, no, I get that, but like
money.
Activision has to like. This is getting to the point where remember we talked about not being able to read the room before. This is Activision walking in and failing so miserably at reading the room. It's crazy. In the same week that Sony is announcing crossplay across all consoles,
yes,
they come in and go, oh, by the way, exclusive to the PlayStation 4.
Yeah, but don't you see why?
Multiplayer
you see why they're doing that? Is because in their minds, and they know Call of Duty is a console seller.
Yes.
Right? Period.
In fact, in the top 10 on pretty much every console,
it's Call of Duty.
5 to 6 of the top 10 are Call of Duty games.
Of course. So you know what they're doing?
I threw up my mouth a little.
They're going, hey, we're opening up to everybody. But guess what? You're still going to need to buy a Sony if you want this little thing. That's why they're doing it. They're
trying to offset. Shit.
That's what they're doing. And the reality of it is the vast majority of the reasons why people were buying PlayStation for the fact to play with their friends online is because people were playing it on PlayStation.
Yep.
And so now that they're opening up and they're going, shit, now we're giving them a reason to buy an Xbox if they wanted one. Well, fuck it. We'll put this game mode only on Sony and stick it to them. That's why they're doing it, bro. That's why they're doing it.
And they're getting a huge Infinity Ward. This is the problem, right? And we've seen this before. Infinity Ward is getting all the flack. People have been blowing them the fuck up. And they actually came out and Infinity Ward came out and shit on Activision and said, you know, they're basically, because it's Activision's fault. Yeah. So Infinity Ward sitting there like, guys, it's like, I want to remind you that we're all human beings here working to put this game out that we love because this is what we created. This is modern warfare. This is the Call of Duty show. It's the Thunderdome.
Yes.
All right. It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer. And we've been putting all this work in. It's looking great. And then our publisher, who owns us and has us by the dick and balls, said, hey, by the way, that entire mode, PlayStation only. Have fun with the PR on that one. Peace. And now Activision's just off in their fucking la la land with Bobby Kotick jerking off his fucking small gherkin. And
bro, is this to sell more?
Praising Satan.
PlayStation.
And you know, but you know what?
Fucking shit.
Will it sell? What? But is the thing, will it sell more or will it just piss people off?
Here's one thing about Call of Duty. You could literally, for every copy that you give someone, say, hey, that comes with the price of $100.
Yes.
And I'm fucking your wife tonight.
Ooh.
They're going to give you the keys to the house. They're going to make sure you don't go in the basement because you're going to be playing Call of Duty.
Sprinkle some rose petals on the bed.
You'll have your goddamn headphones on, which is 7.1 surround sound on some shitty headset. And then you're going to play that game and let that motherfucker run a train on your wife because you want Call of Duty.
And then you got to put up with the fact that your wife's going to say he's better.
Bro, you know Wayne, right?
I do.
So Wayne,
yes,
he doesn't play video games. Not much. Like, he's a gamer, but you know what gamers he plays? Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
He's a casual.
He's one of those only
He's a
Call of
casual
Duty,
Call of Duty fuckboy.
Yeah.
That gets excited
for Call of Duty.
Every Call of Duty.
That's right.
He doesn't care about the intricacies of what's going on behind the scenes. And let me say, Wayne, for those who don't know, is a good friend of mine. He is like the vast majority of people that play Call of Duty. The guys that are, you know, the guys and gals that work their ass off all day or go to school all day.
That's right.
They want to come home. They get excited about getting home from work or having the weekend off to play Call of Duty.
Yeah.
They don't know what a real game experience is like. They don't have much high taste in video games. They don't care about the ideologies or the morality of these companies. All they care about is that they get something new every 12 months, like an iPhone.
Put those in 4 quotation marks apiece.
And that is it. And there's nothing wrong with that because they're enjoying it. They're having fun. They get excited for it. Great. But for everybody else, they get fucked because they're going, what are you guys doing? But here's the thing. Activision gives 0 fucks because they know that they're still going to fuck your wife.
Yes.
No matter what, and they're going to look you in the eyes, you're going to be cucked, and she's going to be fucking a 12-inch black cock while you're sitting there with your 4.5-inch penis playing Call of Duty and jerking off to the cool new kill thing streak that you can get in the goddamn game.
But is it really new, though?
No, it's regurgitated shit from 3 Call of Duties in the past. But guess what? They've got the old map, so it's going to be fun again, right?
Yes.
Don't worry, you can prestige an extra 3 times this time. That's what Activision does. They don't care, bro. And that's just it, because they know they've got you. It's like Transformers. It's like Fast and the Furious. Just give us more shit because the casual moviegoers or the casual gamers are going to buy it because it is the thing that they fell in love with when they were 16 and 17.
Star Wars.
It's the only thing, Star Wars. It's the only thing that people, in terms of the casuals, for most of them that play it, that's their escape. That's their escape from work, their escape from school, Their escape from the nagging girlfriend or boyfriend. Their escape from reality. They want to go on there. They want to tell a 12-year-old to go fuck themselves and get fucking AIDS. And they want to shoot people and rush to prestige. They want to call
doing that in real life.
They want They want to call. They want to call in sick from work.
Yes.
They want to book a weekend off the day it comes out.
Yes.
They want to be degenerates and play it for 24 hours straight.
Yes.
And they want to get their kill-death ratio up. That's all they want. And Activision is going to take their money every single time. Bro, we're going to be talking about Call of Duty indefinitely. This shit is not going anywhere, bro. It's not going anywhere. They're going to keep regurgitating the shit until there's going to be a new Call of Duty that comes out that is just fresh enough and different that people are going to love. Then they're going to butcher that Call of Duty for 3 or 4 years. Then they're going to remaster or come out with that old one that you loved. And then the vicious cycle is going to keep going. It's never-ending shit. Bro, I've been playing Call of Duty since I was like 17, maybe. I'm 30. I'm going on 33. They're still cranking these shits out.
I played a handful of hours of blackout mode in the last Call of Duty that came out on the PC for their fucking Battle Royale mode.
Yeah.
And that was the only Call of Duty that I've played basically since
a long time.
Modern Warfare 2.
Probably 10 years, bro. 10 years.
Modern Warfare 2. That was 2007? 2008?
I have no idea.
It's a long time.
Yeah, and they're still coming over in 2020. No, sorry, we're 19 now. 2030.
I just don't know why
there'll be Call of Duties.
I don't get it.
Because it is the perfect, bro. It's the perfect chemistry of casual with competitiveness. It's high paced, high octane,
which is fine. But there's got to be a half-life on that.
No,
there has to be a half-life on that shit.
It's like World of Warcraft, right? They own the market. People are so invested in this shit, and they come out far enough, right? Where you can play Call of Duty, and you can either be okay at it, or you can say this is a terrible Call of Duty. Either way, you're going to give them the money, and then after 6 months, and you're tired of it, you're no longer playing it, you're just burnt out, or you're just like, this game's fucking shit. I'm done with it. But then a new one is announced, and you know that, hey, you know what? Fuck it. This one was bad, but I get to start fresh on the new one. I get to start fresh. My kill death is going to be fresh. My prestige is going to be fresh. I get starting playing field with everybody else. It's this regurgitated cycle. It's like playing RuneScape, where you grind up, and then something else comes out, or you want to start a new character, and you do it all over again because you can start fresh. Oh, I didn't die on my hardcore Iron Man this time around. I'm going to do it this a little bit differently. It's this vicious cycle. That's Call of Duty. All the power to them. Make your money. I just don't buy them. I don't support them. I don't buy it. I just don't buy it. I don't buy it.
I can't.
They got me with that Battle Royale shit.
Well, it's because I was on the Battle Royale tip.
They got me on that.
That's why.
Yep. Smart plays.
And
now it's dead.
Oh.
Now it's dead.
It's super fucking dead.
Super dead.
On the console, it still lives, sort of. On the PC, actually dead.
Super dead.
Like, we're in the hundreds of people.
Yes.
Tops.
It's gone. It's gone.
Fucking dead.
Yeah, because it's garbage.
It reminds me, I shouldn't say it reminds me, but in that it's not necessarily the same, but I went back to play some Destiny 2 a few nights ago. Mm-hmm. Because once a year, that's what I like to say, once a year I like to remind myself
why I don't play Destiny.
And so I installed it, all 90 fucking gigs.
Jesus.
And
$30 a gig storage.
What entices me about about Destiny is that I like the aesthetic. I think it looks great, and the shooting is still better than anything else that's on the market.
Oh, by far.
And it's not even fucking close.
Yeah, by far.
I mean, I tried to think about a game that does, approach it. I think Apex is probably, from a shooting perspective, the closest thing that exists on the market in terms of how good the shooting feels. Yeah. Problem is, literally, and this is not an exaggeration, literally, and I am sorry for all the Destiny fans watching this right now, everything else about Destiny sucks cock. Big, monstrous dom. There is not a redeemable part of that game. And And the people that are in it and playing it, they're big fans, and they come by, like, they're people in my community. They were watching me play, and I was hopping in, and I had to, in order to get, I just wanted to unlock this weapon, and it forced me to do PvP, which, by the way, PvP in Destiny is the worst PvP, possibly, of any AAA title in the last decade. Horrendous. Which you would think Bungie would get right, but they didn't. And so I was forced to, for this gun, not only play PvP, but I had to get 25 headshot kills with a gun that takes upwards of 4 shots to the head to kill somebody. But because Bungie is really fucking good at making games now for PvP, you can bring in, it's not parity. It's not, everyone's not using the same guns. You gotta unlock some shit, and there are some guns that will just kill you before you even know where you're getting shot from. And I'm out here trying to get 4 fucking headshots on a guy to get 1 point towards 25 total points. A bunch of sweaty, fucking, full-blown, maniacal people still grinding PvP in Destiny 2. And I wanted to kill myself. It was so fucking awful. The sounds in the game are all the exact same level. Somebody took a compressor and put it on a master track. They didn't fucking like individually do audio. They took all the audio, fucking threw it in there, and then did a master compression on everything to the point where guns, grenades, supers, the guy who's telling you what's happening in the matches, everything is the exact same fucking volume.
Birds chirping.
You don't hear, like, there's no. So you could have the world's greatest stereo headphones or whatever the fuck. You ain't hearing shit. Yeah. You're hearing a bunch of mud. And every once in a while, if you really hyper-focus your shit, you might tell what the fuck is coming at you and from where. Otherwise, it all just sounds like the whole time. That's fucking it. It's terrible.
Where are we going with the Destiny?
Where am I going with this?
Yes.
It reminds me of this because the next expansion just dropped for Destiny. And it's the first expansion, and it's the start of Destiny away from Activision. So they broke off, you'll remember, from Activision. And so this is our first taste of it. And there's so many people who are hopeful that this is where it's going to happen.
This is great.
This is it. This is where Destiny's going to come back. It's going to be big things. It's going to be great.
It's going to be more Destiny.
Guess what, guys? I hate to be bearer of bad news. Shit ain't changing. It ain't changing.
Yeah.
Because they're going to do Call of Duty with Destiny.
Yep.
Because at this point, they have to make their money back.
Yep.
They have to get going. Now they don't have Activision's money anymore.
Nope.
So it might actually get more egregious than it was before. But it is a painful experience. But I play it once a year because, again, the shooting is better than every other fucking game.
And you know why you play it once a year, Adam? It's not because of the shooting. It's because in your heart of hearts, you're just praying that maybe it's changed.
In the last year,
that maybe things have gotten better.
Because I want to play it because of the shooting, but I want to like Destiny. I already like the shooting. I just need to like literally everything else.
That's why you play it, bro. You're seeing if this is
once a year.
Is this the year?
Is this it?
Is this the year where I play more than 8 hours?
And the answer is no.
Okay.
It's a hard fucking no.
What's next?
Speaking of a hard fucking no, Blizzard President J. Allen Brock released a statement to clarify, despite communicating it poorly, that Blizzard is still a PC developer first. Do you believe any of the words that just came out of his mouth?
No.
Just checking.
They're a mobile game designer now.
Yeah.
That's what they...
First and foremost, and then the PC comes after. That was made readily apparent when they announced the Diablo game for the mobile,
and then they
before the PC.
And then they said, all of our titles are going to have the ability to play it on your phone.
Yeah.
All IPs.
100%.
They're in the business. Blizzard isn't in the business of mobile. They're not in the business of PC. They're not in the business of console. They're in the business of making money, and phones is where you make your money.
Yes.
That's where the Waynes are.
Yes.
That are going to throw their money.
Actually, they're not even Waynes. They're
well, yeah, you know what I mean.
Evolved.
Yeah. Well, that's where the Dwaynes are.
The Dwayne.
And that's where they're going to make their money, bro.
The Dwaynes.
That's where they're at.
Holy shit. So yeah, sorry, Jay. I'm not believing a word coming out of your mouth, bro.
Yeah,
Let me be honest with you. You're not fooling anyone by saying we just communicated it poorly. Well, you did, but even if you communicated that better, it wouldn't change the fact that you announced a Diablo game for the mobile before you announced the next one for the PC, and then following that up, you won't even say if anything's coming.
Doesn't everybody have phones?
Right here. Ask me if Diablo Immortal is ever going to come near the smoke. Yes, Jeff.
Are you going to download? No. There it is.
The answer is no. Actually, I'm not even going to Google search it on the Play Store.
It's a hard no. If I can block it, I'm going to block it. I want to just fucking block out the ability to even search Diablo on my phone.
Oh, God, it's terrible. Game Freak, the producer of Pokemans, explains why Pokemon Sword and Shield cut Pokemon. You remember a few months ago when we were talking about Pokemon Sword and Shield and how they weren't including all 957,305 Pokemon.
Yes.
And how that annoyed a bunch of sweaty nerd children to the point where they were ready to boycott this game because developers sat down and said, we can't make another Pokemon game with 957,503 Pokemon in it without compromising a lot.
Yes.
Here we are. He puts out a statement saying basically just that. He said essentially that it comes down to having too many Pokemon, which hindered their ability to make anything new within the series. People always harp on Pokemon for basically being the same game over and over again. Surprise, it might be because they add 200 fucking Pokemon every time the new game comes out, while also subsequently keeping the 500 to 800 Pokemon that came previous.
Yeah.
Gets to be a bit complicated after a while. So he said that's a big part of it, if not the main reason. And then he also elaborated upon it, saying that cut Pokemon, the ones that weren't in this game, or whatever, will be in other games coming in the future. So the way that they're tackling it now is that there are so many Pokemon, and they're still going to make new Pokemon.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they're going to look at where does this game happen regionally? What Pokemon out of the 900 plus that we currently have make sense in this one?
Yeah.
Put those in.
Yeah.
Sprinkle some new ones.
Yeah.
And that's the show. Then the next game,
same thing.
What region is this? Sprinkle some new into ones that we already have. Boom. And then they have that Pokemon Home that they announced, where you'll be able to like store all of your Pokemon on across games, etc., moving into the future. But again, sweaty man children. God knows how they're going to react to this. Probably still, I want all 957,503 Pokemon.
Bro, I'm going to keep it real with you. The only way I'm ever buying another Pokemon game in my life, ever. I mean this.
I didn't even know there was a thing that would make you buy a Pokemon game again.
Well, I got the Eevee one, remember?
Okay.
I bought that.
Yeah.
It was okay. That
was rough. I think that was more the Switch's problem than the game, though.
Yeah.
The Switch's...
no. Here's the only way I'm ever buying another Pokemon game. And I'll tell you what, it's got my money if it does this. I want Pokemon with just 151. I don't want 400.
Are you telling me you don't want a chandelier?
I don't want a chandelier.
Do you want an ice cream cone?
I don't want a Coke can.
Do you want
I don't want a water bottle.
You want some keys?
I don't want microphone mon. I don't want laptop mon. I don't want table mon. I don't want chair mon. You know what I want? I want Hitmonlee.
There you go.
That's what I want. I want Snorlax.
Yes.
I want Bulbasaur and Pikachu and Charizard.
Yeah.
And Charmander and Charmeleon and
absolutely
Raichu and all those.
So you want the sword and shield.
I want 151.
You want the sword and shield with the 151.
Yes. I don't want 400.
You want the open world aspect.
Give me story
with 151.
That's it. Give me story. Give me things to, put me through the old school gyms. Let me move up the ranks. Put 151 of these motherfuckers in there. Sprinkle a fucking Mewtwo in there, like a hidden missing go. And
you know what I also don't need? Taking all of the old Pokemon and slapping on more and more evolutions.
Yes.
We're getting to the point where Farfetch just got his own one announced where he has an evolution now.
So far-fetched?
I can't remember. No, but that would be a great name. No, it's something else. I can't remember what the fuck it is now.
Great. I want 151.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about 900 of them. It's just too many. It gets to the point now where you're literally just collecting to say collect. It's terrible.
I mean,
do you remember when Pokemon used to have personality?
It's a bit of a catch-22 for them, right? Because new Pokemon is what generates new buys. I know,
but I'm saying for me.
But yeah, for you,
I get it. I get why they do it. I'm not saying don't.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if I'm ever buying another Pokemon game, that's it. Do you remember the 151, bro? Just about every single one of those Pokemon had some sort of character, had some sort of personality, some sort of thing to it that you almost cared for them.
Jeff, are you saying that a bundle of keys can't have a personality?
Yes. That's exactly what I'm saying. They might be able to open up doors, but they're not opening up hearts.
Okay.
All right? You see what I'm saying? They're lifeless, bro. It's like just cranking them out of the fucking wood mill for the sake of cranking them out. You know, it's terrible. It's like Star Wars adding a bunch of new characters to sell toys.
I really did check out when I saw a chandelier. That was when that was my.
We got a weeping bell. Why do I need a chandelier? It looks like a damn chandelier, kind of.
It is literally a chandelier.
No, stop.
It's called chandelier. It's literally candles and all. A chandelier.
Chandelier. You know, did they hire a 12-year-old to go? Hey, 12-year-old. You know what? They go into elementary school.
Yeah.
Grade 4, where they're just learning how to draw. Guys, I want everybody to just fucking think of anything you want and then create a Pokemon out of it. And they just look around the classroom and they're like, pencil, Pensimon. And they put a pencil and they put 2 eyes on there, you know, and they looked up, derp, 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 light, Brightmon, derp, derp, derp. It's like, it's who's making this shit? Who's approved? Like,
well, again, when you hit 900, at some point you do just look around your office.
Yeah, literally just look around.
You look around the office.
What don't we have here yet? Do we have Cameraman?
Shredder. Paper shredder.
That's probably already got to be one, bro. I mean, come on, Shredder's got to be one.
You assume.
What do you do? A printer.
Yeah, printer. Printmon.
No, that's just. I mean,
we're talking about this like it's fucking Digimon.
I know,
like
it's not Digimon.
So it's not Digimon. Yeah.
It's got to be called like Printees or something like that. You know what I mean? Printees.
The female version is HP, and the male version's brother.
There you go. You know. That's how bad it is, bro. Fuck Pokemon, bro. What's next? This shit, dude. Too old for this stuff. I'm too old for it.
Ghost Recon Breakpoints. So the newest Ghost Recon, you've probably seen some streamers getting paid $50,000 to $70,000 to play it for an hour.
I saw streamers like I saw Apex streamers getting paid probably $50,000, $100,000 for the weekend.
Yes. So, it has what is being described as horrible microtransactions. There was a Reddit post here of a guy who got in early because he bought the game ahead of time. And also, I'll just read his point, his post here. He said, so as I have bought the Ultimate Edition, I am able... Oh, this comes in... I'll say his username. This is Blink8704, which is the ultra-futuristic house version of Blink-182. As I have bought the Ultimate Edition, I am able to access the game right now. I have taken screenshots from the store of the game. Most cosmetic items are bought with ghost coins in the store. Figures such as the wolves and their individual armor pieces are all only purchasable with ghost coins. This really pisses me off because in the closed and open betas, the items are all misleadingly labeled locked to make sure people won't have a bad impression thinking that they can grind these items, armor pieces in the game. Items are all overpriced. A single cosmetic item is an average of $6 US. Camos, such as multicam, are only able to be found on Golem Island, which is basically the game's end game raid. And then he posts a bunch of screenshots, and it's just
It's a mess, bro.
It's a fucking mess.
It's a mess, bro. It's a mess.
Literally everything is just buy it. And I guess what this means is that you can't really grind for much in the game. They're just sticking everything behind a $6.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of...
Not even mobile games are that egregious.
Bro, it's like... Say you're in Vegas. And you're like, I'm really fucking hungry. Let's go to an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Which, by the way, you should probably never go to an all-you.
But fuck it. You know what? Let's go there.
You're in Vegas. Liberal.
So you go over to the MGM Grand. You're like, I'm going to go over to this MGM Grand buffet. And you go there, and they're like, it's $50 to get in. Like, Jesus Christ. That's $50 US to go to a fucking buffet at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Better be a good fucking buffet.
All right, I'm hungry. See you in the $50. You walk in there, and it's like segregation. You've got a section over here on the side.
Okay.
Where you can just go ahead and eat some dry ass pizza that's been under a hot light, a lamp that's been, you know, there. It's in the open. People are fucking sneezing and breathing on it. Then you've got like, you know, some French fries that are all dried up, looking like fucking your fingers after sitting in a bathtub for 3 hours.
Not even ketchup saves those.
No, they're just dead. They're just dead. You've got the most basic of basic. But then you look over to the other side of the buffet.
It's all white people.
I didn't say it. You said it.
You said segregation. I can't not fucking say that shit.
There's people with money.
Affluent people.
There's affluent people with money. And there's a butler. And he's sitting there at the door.
I'm not going to follow up on the butler.
Okay. He's Jeffrey from fucking Fresh Prince. And you go up to him and you say, Jeffrey, what is it going to take to get over there where the sushi is? Where the chef is cooking shit fresh?
And he's going to say, you know that condition Michael Jackson had?
You better go get it. He says, you know what? You can come on in, but the sushi over there,
that's right.
That's $20.
Oh.
The steak over there, that's $40.
Ooh.
The I don't know, the calamari and the oysters and everything over there, $18.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And I'm gonna serve it to you. It's like, well, I just paid $50 to come in here, and all I've got is this.
This is supposed to be an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Exactly. This isn't all you can eat.
At this point, it's.
But what exactly am I eating? I'm just eating your garbage. All the good stuff is locked behind this paywall of privilege. And you see everybody having such a good time in there. And there's only like 10 people in there because nobody else can afford it. And you're jealous because they look better. They've got nicer skins on.
That's right.
They're eating better food.
They're blowing better cocaine.
Exactly. Because they got money.
It's uncut.
You know, and they look so happy. And everybody over here just looks so salty. You know, and they paid $50 to get in on top of that. It's like, you know, that's what that is. That's what this is. This is, you're going to pay your entry fee and you're going to get the fucking base bullshit. And they design the game. They design original skins and stuff to look whack.
Yes.
To look fucking
just
like bare bones. Like, bro, I got no color on this. Like, this shit's, there's too much gray on me right now. I'm looking too basic. Like, and then they put all these colors and designs and banners and decals.
You know what you get to unlock for free, Jeff?
What's that?
The primary colors.
Woo!
Get some red.
Yeah.
Get some blue.
Spend 40 hours and you can unlock blue. but if you want like a turquoise or a teal,
now you're mixing colors.
There's no mix. There's no mixing here.
No.
This is truly like the 1930s. There's zero mixing. All right, y'all know your roles. All right, you're going over there and you're staying over here. It's either you got money or you don't. You're gonna play basic or you're gonna play the real game with style.
That's right.
But it's gonna cost you. That's what these motherfuckers are doing, bro.
At that point, every restaurant is technically all you can eat. It's just as far as your bank account can take you.
Exactly. You can eat in here. Hey, there's food.
That's all you can eat.
But this is it's the dry pizza and fries that are garbage that ketchup can't even save.
No.
If you want the good shit, you're gonna have to pay for it, bro.
My God.
That's it.
Well, there you have it. And it does. Just looking at these screenshots.
Bro, and it just looks bad.
Yikes.
It just looks bad, bro.
Yikes.
It just looks bad.
Again, another case of, are you not reading the room? That's not going to go well. They're going to backpedal on that shit quick, or that game's going to bomb. Guaranteed. I think the game's going to bomb anyway.
I think it's going to bomb.
But, yeah.
I think it's going to bomb.
Following up from last year's E3 where everything had Terminator in it, Mortal Kombat is now getting Terminator T-800.
I saw that. Yeah. I saw. There's a trailer for it too, where you can watch Terminator fucking fight. I think Jax, the fucking
the guy with the metal arms. Yeah. I mean, great,
cool. You know, Arnold's getting money.
That Mortal Kombat game, it keeps adding characters.
They're going the Smash Bros route.
They are.
You know, but hey, if people are enjoing it,
fucking all power to it. I have no problem with that.
Hating.
And then for the memeiest news of the day, a 19-year-old got doomed to run on a McDonald's cash register because it's got to answer the age-old question: can it run Doom? And the answer was, and he put this. He's got the Twitter post here.
Are you fucking serious?
He's got Doom running straight up on a McDonald's cash register.
He does too,
and it's fire.
What a goddamn legend, bro!
What an absolute fucking legend.
Absolute god.
Got the USB keyboard and mouse there and everything.
This guy got fired the fucking same day he put this out.
Probably, yeah. Probably.
What in the fuck are you doing?
But fuck it. You're 19. You got a social media clout. You got Doom to run on McDonald's. You just go to work at Wendy's.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, when you do shit like this, you're like the chick at fucking E3.
That's right.
The clout in itself is going to get you at least...
Another job
somewhere.
Another
better.
couple dollars an hour.
Hey, boom. Worth. And you got the clout. That's all that matters.
That's right.
And you know what? You've answered the question everybody wanted to know the answer to.
Can McDonald's cash register
run Doom? Yes.
Yes, it can.
And it looks like it runs it fairly well.
Doom is a fucking fire game, by the way. Doom 1 and 2.
Yes.
Talk about really satisfying shooting experiences. There's very few things that have yet to come out that have yet to feel as good as the shotgun from Doom. That double barrel shotgun and even the single, it sounded good. It felt good. It looked good.
Yes, it is good.
Damn. Halo shotgun though, also very good. That was kind of what my stream turned into the other day when I was playing Destiny. Was
shotgun
it was like talking about games that nailed shooting experiences. So yeah, it was like, Doom and Quake and Unreal Tournament and Apex more recently, and Halo 1 with the pistol and the shotgun and the sniper. Honestly, everything short of the assault rifle, which always felt friggin' like pudgy to me, everything else in Halo 1, the guns,
fire.
Good shit. That's all I got for gaming news, Jeff.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to take this time to give a big shout out and a thank you to our sponsor, NordVPN. If you guys don't know what it is a virtual private network which allows you to stay anonymous while on the internet. It allows you to, for example, if you're from Canada and you want to watch some American Netflix because they got much better movies and shows.
Or more specifically, you want to watch the Japanese one to get it on the Netflix special Terrace House.
You can do that too.
Before everyone else.
You can do that. You can do that. This motherfucker's been doing that. You can get NordVPN, 5,100 plus servers in 60 countries, no data logging. Because the company is registered in Panama.
That's right.
NordVPN has an extension for your Chrome browser, which is lightweight and user-friendly from the first click, and it secures your browsing in seconds. Super fast servers that are recommended by speed test, 24/7 customer support via live chat and or emails. Up to 6 simultaneous connections allowed. So if you have a laptop, an iPad, a phone, another computer, another iPod, whatever, all
Jeff,
the eyes.
that is one more than 5.
Yes, it is. Automatic kill switches also available. Works in even China and bypasses that great China firewall. Compatible with most operating systems, including Windows, Mac, iOS, Android. Peer-to-peer sharing is allowed. Unlimited bandwidth. Accepts refunds with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So even if you don't like it after 30 days, you don't think it's fast enough, you don't think you're going to use it enough, get your money back. It's only $2.99 a month on a 3-year term. Promo code OTT. That's promo code OTT. Link will be in the description of this video. So if you're listening to it on iTunes, Spotify, just audio form, head on over to our YouTube channel. Click on the link underneath any of our previous shows, and you'll get the direct link to go there. If not, just make sure you use the promo code OTT. And a big shout out and a thank you to Nord, because guess what, guys? They're the first sponsor.
The first.
That stepped up and is allowing us to get fucking paid.
That's right.
For bringing you guys years of this content. So if you guys were ever looking for a virtual private network, whether it's you or your family, whatever, go ahead and tell them about NordVPN. Adam's been using this shit for years.
Yep.
Long before the sponsorship.
Yep.
I've now been using it since I've gotten sponsored. The best out there that money can buy. And it's only $2.99 a month when you use that promo code OTT.
The most important thing for this, though, and that is that they do have the money back guarantee. And that's important because while they are the best in the business, depending on where you live, sometimes it might not be the best for you because they have a lot of servers, but sometimes you're in like a weird spot, and so it might not be as fast. But again, 30-day money back guarantee. You got nothing to lose, bro. Nothing.
Think about it. You spend $100. You're going to have your shit covered for 3
years.
Literally 3 years.
That's right. 3 years. Jeff, I almost spent that much in steak the other day.
Hell yeah. That's my sushi budget for a week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although I've only been... Dude, I haven't had sushi in like 6 days.
It's been oh, wow.
Yeah.
Withdrawals?
And in the last month, I think I've had it about 3 times.
Dude... We're done this sellout thing, right? I gotta talk because we didn't talk about our weeks at the beginning of this. I gotta say, steak in Halifax is fucking garbage, bro.
Oof. You're not going to the right places, though.
No. There's only 2 places in Halifax to go, and the problem is they're both too expensive.
That is true.
You have 2 options.
You got the cut.
You get the cut and Duffy's. And literally everywhere else in the city,
Duffy's is fire, bro.
Fucking
garbage. Yeah.
Garbage.
Yeah. Even the keg is just terrible, bro.
The keg, dude. My left testicle, which is shriveled up and half dead, can cut and cook a better steak than the keg.
Said, are we done selling out? Because I gotta fucking cut up these steaks.
Cut up these steaks real bad, bro. Em and I went to a friend of hers' birthday party, the Baton Rouge, downtown, and
I've had it once.
Got the steak.
Yeah.
And
what kind of cut was it?
It was New York strips, the only one I ever buy, because it's the nice middle ground of you're gonna get the flavor. It is really hard, or at least I thought it was, really hard to fuck up a New York strip. It's got enough fat in it that you can't fuck it up really hard to the point where it's got no flavor. You can't dry it out without really, really putting in some effort. And when you're picking the steak, it's usually pretty readily apparent which one's good
and which one's bad.
Well, apparently I was wrong, because the Baton Rouge, where it was a $36 steak, for a New York strip, which, by the way, is a meme in and of itself, because that's actually a $14 steak they're selling for over twice as much money.
Yes.
This is the high points. One of the few places in the city that rendered the fat cap. So many places in the city, they just do the steak on the flat sides, and they don't render the fat cap along the back of the New York strip. So when you cut it, it's just white fat. You're just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? At least they did that. Seasoning, also, great. Whoever picked the steaks, maybe I just got unlucky, but whoever picked the steaks, the first 3/4 of that fucking steak, I ordered medium rare. It was medium, first of all. Only the last quarter was medium rare. My jaw got tired. The last quarter was exactly how the rest of the steak should have been for $36. But you know what's really bad at the Baton Rouge? How much they charge for alcohol. It is.
Oh, it's probably like $12-13 for a drink.
Dude, I did a 6-ounce glass of wine there for J-Lore, 7 Oaks, which is what I buy for home. $30 bottle of wine. Okay? So it's not exactly an expensive bottle of wine. $14 for a 6-ounce glass of wine.
That markup is very real. Are they making about $150 on a fucking bottle of wine? Is that what they're trying to fucking do? About $100?
6 ounce. I mean, you can pour a lot of glasses of wine out of a bottle. It's a lot of money, dude. It's a $30 bottle of wine at the NSLC.
Can you imagine what they're getting? Can you imagine if you said, "I'll take the bottle"? It's a $200 bill. Be like, hell no.
So they that was whatever. Then I went to Moxie's, got their steak, New York strip.
Damn, you on the steak kick. You eating fucking healthy right now.
Well, I was thinking when I was there, I was like, I just had the Baton Rouge, and I was like, and it was the same price. I was like, let's see who does the better steak.
Yeah.
Ordered it. Seasoning wasn't as good. The sauce wasn't as good. The cook was right. It was actually medium rare the whole way through. But the problem is, whoever's buying their steaks are buying it assuming that people are going to get them burnt into the ground.
Because most people do.
Because the amount of fat that was running through it, again, my jaw was tired, except this time I was pulling fat out of my mouth.
Oof.
Because it was the kind of fat that wasn't rendered to the point where you couldn't chew it.
It's rubbery.
You were just gonna swallow whole pieces of fat.
Yeah. Not good.
Halifax, not a steak city.
No, it's a seafood. It's a seafood place. Yeah.
And even arguably in some places.
Well, you got to know the places to go.
You have to know.
Yeah, you're not going to want to go to a regular ass restaurant and hope to get good seafood. But you're right. Ryan Duffy's is my #1 spot. The cut's more expensive.
What's a strip at Duffy's?
50. It's like 40. I think it's like 43. The steak that I get, because we get a sirloins.
Oh, okay, so you're not getting strip.
We get sirloins with a lobster tail.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to say it's about $40 for the strip.
The New York strip.
The New York strip.
It's a couple bucks more.
It's a couple bucks more, but I'm telling you, bro.
But if it's done properly,
bro.
And even then, I'm being real.
Dude,
a New York strip is not really worth $40.
It's not. But you know what? I'll pay the $40.
But if it's the only place in the city you can go,
if it's well done, and dude, the atmosphere there, it's so quiet. I've never seen more than 3 tables filled up. So it's private. You get good service. You know, it's like kind of romantic a little bit because you're like in a good spot downtown. It's worth the money.
And the other thing about Baton Rouge, M got the pork ribs. There was almost no pork
on the rib.
Yeah. Like
it's like a dry rib.
Depressing.
Where you're scraping bone to
like
try
a decent rib, you still have meat over top of it. So when you're cutting, you almost have to guess where the bones are. There was no guessing. You saw every bone in between every fucking rib.
Yeah, no.
It's not. Nope. Not going back there again. Not voluntarily, anyway. Not unless it's somebody else going there. I'm so hungry right now, too. Mr. Black.
Yeah.
Movies and TV.
Movies and TV.
I have nothing in this list.
Well,
The Joker's out tonight here.
Yes, which I might actually go see tonight. I literally might go do it. Other than that, honestly, I've been looking up for related movie news. I'm just going to quickly take a look, but there hasn't been anything big. Like the Breaking Bad thing's coming soon, the Netflix event they're calling it.
Yes.
Other than that, man, obviously people are still talking about Star Wars and what that means with what's his face joining there from Marvel.
Yes, we talked about that last week.
Yes, we talked about that last week, so we're not going to rehash that. Rumor is that there's going to be another Harry Potter coming out after the fact with the same characters.
Okay.
But we're not hearing too much about that. It's like a rumor that they legitimately might be coming at.
I mean, that wouldn't be shocking.
Matt Damon turned down starring in being a major role or starring in the new Avatar movies. They offered him $250 million. He said, "Nah."
For like a series?
Yes.
So to be like 3 movies?
They're doing 4 more.
4.
So I don't know if they're going to be if they were supposed to have him in every one.
$50 million a pop, bro.
Yep. He said,
"What's the budget? Who's doing this?"
James Cameron.
Oh, it's James Cameron. Oh, those Avatars. Sorry,
Avatar.
I was thinking somebody was crazy enough to do an M. Night Shyamalan reboot of the anime Avatar.
No, yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, Avatar.
Yes,
Avatar.
okay, now that makes sense now. The budget makes sense now. Wow, I can't believe he turned that down.
Yeah. So
I mean, it's not like he needs money. So at this point, it's what does he want?
I think what it is he's probably thinking really long term. Like, hey, I don't want to be tied down to this because Avatar, bro. Whoever they pick up, right? Whoever they pick up for these new series, because there's no way that Sam Worthington, I think that's his name, that starred in the last one,
yes.
and what's her face, girl from Guardians of the Galaxy. I always
Sigourney Weaver?
No, the green chick. Somebody's gonna say it. I'm so bad with her name. I always forget her name. Zoe Zeldana?
Zeldana? Something.
I think that's it. Anyway, those two. If Avatar wants to number one, break the record for the biggest movie of all time.
They need some bigger names.
They need some bigger names. And not only that, those two motherfuckers, as cool, I guess, as they were in Avatar, because they were relatively not known. Like, they made their careers off the success.
She did better than he did.
Oh, way better.
Significantly
way better. But I don't foresee those two carrying this franchise for 4 more movies.
I could see her surviving it, but they need a different dude.
Yes.
For sure.
Or they at least need other main characters.
Somewhere that's a big name.
Somewhere that's in there that's a bigger name to help push and propel these films into something bigger than what it already is. So they offered Matt Damon $250 million, guaranteed money, to come on board. Obviously, James Cameron wanted him bad, because whatever he had in mind
was exactly Matt Damon.
He is probably making it for Matt Damon.
Yeah.
And when you're James Cameron and you knock on an actor's door, and you've got the biggest movies of all time, Titanic, Avatar, you've got like Terminator 2, you've got Aliens, you've got, I mean, James Cameron is
he's the
biggest and the biggest director in terms of box office, essentially, of all time. I mean, he is the GOAT. I mean, there's Spielberg and stuff. This guy is the fucking GOAT. When he knocks on your door and he says, "I want you," he's probably thinking they're going to say,
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Matt Damon said,
no,
I'm good. Now, I don't know if this is a move where Matt Damon goes, "I want even more money." Because you got to think about this.
Yeah.
The last Avatar made, I don't even know how much money, almost...
apparently it's $250 million plus 10% of profits. Oh my god, dude, 10%? 10? An actor getting cut in on 10% of Avatar?
What are you doing? Think about this. Avatar won damn near $3 billion.
Maybe he's concerned this will just kill his career
long term.
Term.
Well, this is what he'll be known for,
it's not
right?
Because it's not a money game.
The movie's going to be so big.
Yeah.
Right? That
this will be his defining...
This will be it, right? And he's probably wants... And this is going to lock you down, bro. This is going to lock... They're doing 4 movies.
Decade.
This is 10 years.
Yeah.
This is 10 years.
Yeah.
And your name, your image, your everything is going to be this. This is like Robert Downey Jr.
Yes.
Doing an Iron Man.
Yes.
Do you want to be Iron Man on the Avatar?
Yeah.
Apparently he doesn't want to.
Which is fair. He doesn't need money. It's Matt Damon. Matt Damon has lots of fucking money. At this point, Matt Damon is in this game to do what Matt Damon wants to do, and to build whatever legacy for his career that he wants. And apparently, that doesn't involve being the #1 go-to name for Avatar. He doesn't want to get that commercialized, apparently. Who would you like to see in Avatar for big names? Or who do you think would work? Because the thing about Avatar, so much of it is animated that it could really be anyone, right?
I'm trying to think here.
Get me a fucking Morgan Freeman.
I actually think, honestly, Mr. Miyagi said he doubts it'll be as big again. I actually think the next Avatar is going to be the biggest movie of all time. I know it's a huge undertaking, but James Cameron has waited so long, and apparently the Gemini Man that's coming out with Will Smith, where they do the de-aging shit and stuff.
Yeah. It's so good.
This movie, apparently, bro, this movie is an experience. Like it's like an interstellar type experience, because what they did with this movie is they filmed it in 120 frames per second, and it is the truest form of 3D IMAX ever made. So this is more.
So they filmed it at 120.
They're showing it. They're going to.
So it's 60 FPS 3D.
I suppose, because dude.
If they want it to be,
dude. Apparently, the 3D in this movie is so insane, and the way since the frame. Because the only other thing that I've seen, and I know I'm kind of getting off topic, but the Lord of the Rings, the Hobbit, they had a 60 frame version of the Hobbit.
Yeah, they did. No, it was a 48 frame or whatever it was. No, it wasn't 60. It was like 48.
Was it 48?
40, yeah, it was 48.
Okay, I thought it was 60.
Yeah, it looked 60 because you're so used to it. That's 48.
Either way.
It was double 24, so it was 48.
Either way. They did that. This one in IMAX at 120. Apparently, bro, this shit is like fucking bonkers. And it's crazy. I think James Cameron, in fact, I know. James Cameron, he's been working on this shit. He's been developing technology for the next Avatar and the next Avatars. I think if any Avatar is going to make $3 billion at the box office, it's going to be the next one. I think it's going to be the one where people remember the experience that they've had before. This Avatar is like a brand where everybody wants to go. This isn't just like, this is your grandparents, your aunt and uncle, your children, it's like, it's a world, right? I think that what James Cameron's going to do is going to be something the world has never seen before, because this is what he does. The fact that Matt Damon isn't taking this money, it's going to be either two things. And I don't think it's a good sign. Maybe he doesn't like the script, which it's James Cameron, so typically the scripts are pretty meh. But it's the vision that he has, the way he can piece things together. I think what it is, what's going to happen is people, whoever decides to get branded with this, it's going to be a full-blown package deal. It's going to be theme parks. It's going to be merchandise. It's going to be this is your career. This is it. I think someone like Sam Worthington, if they offer this guy, like, I'm sure he's going to get a big payday, right? But I'm sure if they offered, and maybe he's not even going to, maybe he dies next one, right? Maybe, who knows? I think that they're going to have to pay. Well, they've already offered $250 million plus 10%. I didn't know 10%. That 10% could be something.
Some people would be locked in just for offering 10%.
Yeah, not even the pay. Just give me the 10% profit
and
cut.
I'm good.
I'm great. I think what it's going to boil down to is they're not going to get a star like Matt Damon. I think they're going to have to find sort of an up-and-coming star.
Ooh, that's probably not a bad point. Mr. Miyagi's saying, I bet they wanted to use the rights to Matt Damon's face forever in perpetuity. As we're seeing with all these movies, like you were saying with this technology, like we're seeing people mapping into like future
the faces
shit,
and stuff,
and they
right?
So the studio wants in perpetuity their ability to use Matt Damon in the future. So if they want Avatar in the future and they want Matt Damon in then
especially if he plays a big character and maybe dies, and they want to bring his body in with the technology that they have.
Exactly.
At $250 million and 10%, take it all. You want to map my penis out so that you want to just fuck it later? Go ahead.
Oh, it's a rough call.
For $200. I mean, I suppose, listen, when you're already Matt Damon, you're probably worth already $100 million.
Yeah.
$150 million bucks.
Like, how much money do you
really need?
Really fucking need?
Yeah, I suppose.
And because once you hit $100 million, it's just the stuff that you get to invest in to make money for yourself.
It's like whatever.
It just doesn't matter.
I mean, at this point, money is like whatever.
Which is what I'm saying is that the odds are he's looking at it going, I just don't want to be attached to this thing as part of my career and have it be the defining thing right now. Because right now, for Matt Damon, his defining thing is probably the Bourne series.
Yeah.
And from a dramatic, perspective,
I wouldn't even say that. I'd say Matt Damon's thing is the fact he's Matt Damon. Like, Matt Damon is a special type of A-list actor where he has box office draw to a degree. He's not like a movie star like, say, Brad Pitt or Tom Cruise. He's more in this circle of
but he's close to a Tom Cruise, because Tom Cruise plays Tom Cruise. You know what I mean? Hear me out.
But Tom Cruise is a movie star.
No, I know, but
he's one of the few.
In terms of like the cult of personality, you got Tom Cruise on the far extreme end, right?
Yeah.
So like on a spectrum, right? And then you've got on the other end of that spectrum, you get Gary Oldman, right?
Team Regime hit it.
You got
Matt Damon is a Leonardo DiCaprio.
Well, they're friends. They're the same. They're the same fucking.
Yes,
age.
but they're in that.
Person.
But they're in that same level of quality.
Yes.
Of respect.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like that dude that we talked about earlier that left Sony, and you're like, you know what?
Everyone respects.
Everybody
Matt Damon.
respects Matt Damon.
Yeah.
He's not pegged to one thing.
No.
He's known for he's had great performances in many things.
Yeah.
But what this will do to Matt Damon's image, he'll no longer be this. Maybe he's looking for Oscars. Maybe because you join Avatar and you become an Avatar head, you're done. You're not getting an Oscar. You're out. Even if you make a great film, like a good artsy film, a Martin Scorsese film.
It just doesn't matter anymore.
It doesn't matter. Your image is dead to them, right? He's prestige. He's an elite. There's stars like Tom Cruise that I was saying, but then since Team Regime said it, you've got the Matt Damon, you've got the Leonardo DiCaprio. Hell, you've even got, to some degree now, what's his face? The fat actor that got skinny. The funny dude.
I know who you mean.
Somebody will say it. He's working his. I even hate to say the fat guy that got skinny.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
Somebody's gonna say it. He is working his way. Jonah Hill. Jonah Hill is working his way to become a Leonardo DiCaprio, to become a Matt Damon, to get out of that thing that he was in.
Yeah.
Right. And I feel like Matt Damon, if he takes this, which is fine, nobody would blame him for taking $250 million and 10% of Avatar. James Cameron has the biggest track record in movie history. You are guaranteed. This is an auto lottery win. This is guaranteed money. This is guaranteed family generational wealth for a lifetime, for lifetimes. So obviously his image, what he visions himself being as an actor, is much more important than the money.
Yeah.
That's just it. That's the only way I can think of it. Because if you're getting on with James Cameron, it's not like M. Night Shyamalan is coming to you and saying, guys, I'm going to pay you $250 million. Because you know that M. Night Shyamalan can make shit movies. He's got a dodgy representation. He's hit or miss.
Yeah.
Because nobody wants to be... Avatar's not going to flop. Period. It's not going to flop. It's going to be successful. All four of them. They're going to be successful as fuck. So that's not the problem. It's... how are you going to look like? And and it's crazy that somebody could. I'm sure they've had the conversation. I'm sure his agent is hitting his head against the wall because that paycheck, that agency would have got something fucking fierce. He probably get. But at the end of the day, Matt Damon is Matt Damon. It's like Matthew McConaughey, right? You want to get you. They offer Matthew McConaughey $250 million. It's sort of the same thing. He's in this thing. This realm of elite, prestigious actors and actresses that if you take this, Matthew McConaughey is not really known for anything. He's all right. He's known for making great films, thought-provoking films.
Well, for a long time he was known for rom-coms.
Yes,
and
but
then
he broke out of that. Nobody thinks of that anymore, right?
Yeah.
Nobody. He's made that. Same with Jonah Hill. He's making that transition.
Yeah.
You know. Those are the types of actors I think that James Cameron is going after here. Yeah. I don't think James Cameron he wants some legitimacy. By the sounds of it, by going after Matt Damon, he wants some legitimacy to his film. He wants some prestige in his film.
Yeah.
And he's got to pay for it, right?
Because that's always, like I was saying, so like in the scale for actors, you have the personality, which is the Tom Cruise. Where it does not matter what movie you put Tom Cruise in, you are getting
Tom Cruise.
Yeah. Tom Cruise doesn't really act. He just reads the script as Tom Cruise.
Yeah, he's a movie star, bro.
But because he's like
The Rock.
He's so popular, that's what you get. And you know when you're getting into it that slots into a very specific role.
Yeah.
It's going to bring people to the theater, and you don't necessarily always need somebody that's going to kill a character role. You just need them to play it well and bring their personality, which attracts all the people to the theater. The other end, like I was saying, you have like a Gary Oldman, who has been snuffed for Oscars for like his entire fucking life. I think he just finally got one here not long ago. But that man, if you look at the characters he's played, he's a chameleon.
Yeah.
You put him into fucking any role, he's gonna crush it.
Yeah.
And he's gonna do fucking well.
Yeah.
But he's got no pull in the personality side of things. He's not Tom Cruise. He's no pull. Yeah. And then you have that spectrum, and people fall along those lines.
Well, they need
right?
someone on this far right side.
There's some people that start up here. And they don't mind it because this makes a lot of money. Most of the time, it makes more money than down here.
Of course.
But then you have people that go, I want to break through this midline.
Yeah.
And I want to be back over, because a lot of actors go, this is great, but I really want to be over here because this is where the respected people are.
Yeah.
Over here is where all the money makers are.
Yeah.
But the real respect in the acting gig happens down here.
Well,
and so you have your Jonah Hills trying to work their way back through.
Well, good news for guys like Jonah Hill and stuff, they weren't too deep in.
Exactly.
They were young enough, and their image has changed so
Tom
much.
would never be able to go back.
He can't. It's impossible. Tom Cruise is Tom Cruise.
He's locked in.
He is Dunsky.
That's it.
That's it. The Rock is done. He is in that. There is no coming over to that far side. It just doesn't exist.
Yeah.
So if you had to choose 2 actors,
yeah,
let's get top 2.
Okay.
All right. Who could fill this role, assuming that we're looking for a prestigious actor that also is a well-known name that can bring in the box office draw and get people excited. You have 2 choices. Not 3, not 4, not 5. You have 2.
Okay.
Who are you picking to be an Avatar? We don't know the story. We don't know anything, but we're just saying Avatar. If they announce this actor or actress, you can go actress if you want. Who do you think would be?
Idris Elba, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay, that's good picks.
Because I think they slot into a similar in that spectrum of where he's looking. They're not all the way down here with Gary Oldman.
Yep.
They're not up here with Tom Cruise.
Yep.
But they're in a place where they'll bring in eyeballs, but they're also people that can play a character.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I think those, and still play like, and so depending on how the movie plays out, or depending on what the character is, because we don't know what the fuck the character is. So like Idris would be like somebody that could pull off, if they needed to, a more action-y character.
Yep.
DiCaprio, more cerebral character. So we don't know. So that's why I'm picking those 2.
Okay, that's a good pick. Leo's really good. I mean, that's an easy one in comparison to the Matt Damon, but
because Matt Damon, like in that spectrum for me, I see Matt Damon closer to the center line, and I see Leo about a quarter of the way down here towards Gary Oldman, right? Like, and that's mostly because Matt's done so many action-y movies, whereas DiCaprio hasn't, right?
Well, he's in Inception.
That's not an action movie; it's a thriller.
Yeah, I suppose, but I mean, he could do it.
He can, but he's not doing Bourne. He's not fucking Jason Bourne.
No, he's not Jason Bourne. Okay, I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go number 1. My number 1 pick, Chris Evans, Captain America himself.
That's a great pick. It's a very good pick.
Now the reason why is he just put down the shield, so to speak, for Marvel.
Yep.
I'm sure we'll see him again eventually.
Yep.
But probably not for quite some time.
Yep.
He's a big enough name. He is
obviously he can do the action.
He can do the action. He's prestigious enough where he's shown he's got some serious talent. In terms of like dramatics, everything.
He doesn't just have America's ass.
No, he doesn't.
He can also act.
Yeah. He's also a draw. I mean, what is going to be next for Chris Evans? You know what I mean? I think Chris Evans would be. I think he would fit well within Avatar. So I'm going to go Chris Evans. I know it's a random one, but I'm going Chris Evans.
I think it's not random. I think in the context it makes pretty good sense, given it seems to be that a draw is a draw with some level of legitimacy. But I guess my only counter to that would be: would you really want to pull an MCU actor right away?
Yes, because that is going to bring a lot of fans immediately over.
Well, it'll bring more fans than a Matt Damon, but that's the question is, if he's going after Matt Damon, why wouldn't he have gone?
People go, hey, what's next for Chris Evans?
Yeah.
People want to see him, and when you lock in Chris Evans, like you're kind of locking in, like we did with him for Marvel.
And that's the other thing. Chris Evans just did like 10 years with Marvel. Does Chris Evans want to do another 10 years?
For $250 million and 10%?
Maybe. Right now, his legacy is Captain America.
But that's the beautiful thing about it, is now he can also be known for something else, right? He's not pigeonholed into just Captain America. But anyway, would Chris Evans do it? Who knows? Either way, can he even do it? Who knows? We don't know what Marvel has in store. Who knows? Either way, that's my 1 pick. My 2nd pick, man, I could think of 3 different people, but since I only said 2, I'm going to stick to 2. I'm going to go with Jamie Foxx. I'm going Jamie Foxx.
Okay.
Because that man can act.
Okay.
He's funny. He's charismatic. He can do action.
Okay.
It's a little black in there, a little flavor, kind of like you had Idris Elba in there. And I think it's something that he would do. I think he's also not known for any other big movie, but yet he's known for being great in many projects. I'm going to go Chris Evans and Jamie Foxx.
Okay.
Those are my boys.
It's a good pick.
Those are my boys.
Speaking of Idris Elba, I remember that I just watched The Dark Tower like 3 weeks ago.
Dog shit.
That's a dog shit movie. You know what pissed me off though is that watching it, you could see that there is a good movie in there somewhere.
Yeah.
And that the world building and stuff. There's a
good lore in there somewhere.
Yeah, like it's the like movie they took the book. They took the book and there's a lot of good shit that should have been a really fucking good movie.
Yeah.
And my God, did they fuck that up?
Yep.
I mean,
I think they were hoping to get a trilogy out of it, but it didn't do so hot. So it just died.
But even with a trilogy, the first movie started so weird and so fast. Everything moved so quick. You had no idea. And it's not that I didn't think anyone acted poorly or anything of that nature. I thought everyone acted well. But my God, yeah, and it's just how do you squander Matthew McConaughey and Idris Elba with a fucking what's his name, the guy who wrote the book, friggin'
Stephen King.
Stephen King. How do you
Hollywood? That's
fuck that up.
Hollywood.
Oh my God.
Hollywood.
That's I remember when I first heard about it, I was like, oh my God, this movie is going to be fucking awesome.
Dog shit.
It's bad. That was bad.
So there it is. I mean, that's a big enough topic, I think, for movies. There's not really much else going on. Hopefully, by next week, we'll both seen Joker. We can talk about that.
Yeah. I'd like to try and
gonna be crazy good.
Like to try and cram that in there within the week. Mr. Black.
Yeah.
Tech support.
Tech support.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, patreon.com/lagtv. Get in on the Patreon tier, $10 and higher each week. Tech support. Ask us a question on a post that I put up there every time, and we get to answer some of your questions directly. I've got an itch on this side of my nose that's driving me crazy. It's, missing the Coke, Jeff.
Listen, I know my nose is kind of dry too. I think
it's just it's the fall. The dry air is coming.
Thank God, I love the fall's weather.
Yeah, my God, the light switch though. We went from like 25 degrees to 10 degrees real quick.
Yeah, we had that heat wave, so
yeah. Let's see. Mark Furry asks, "What's the best thing you've eaten lately?"
I mean, I had spaghetti yesterday. Honestly, I haven't eaten very well in the last little bit. There hasn't been many home cooked meals, with moving and everything else. Like everything's been on the go. I'm gonna probably go with the home, and I'm not even a big spaghetti. I really just don't care about spaghetti at all.
No,
but I was so hungry yesterday. I literally went 18 hours without putting anything in my mouth.
When you're fucking hungry,
and when I ate that shit, bro, I burnt the shit out of my tongue. Everything on hot garlic bread. I didn't care. I didn't care. So I'm gonna go with that.
Garlic bread fire, by the way.
I have to be careful with that, bro. Because if I
eat a whole loaf,
I'll eat the whole fucking. No joke. I could eat. You could have an entire loaf of garlic bread, bro. I could crush the whole thing.
Easy.
Scary shit.
Easy. For me, M made these Filipino cookies called crinkles, and they were fucking delicious.
Okay, never had them.
I could eat buckets.
Are they dangerous?
They're easy. Yeah, they're easy to eat. Like really fucking easy. Yeah, I could easily eat like 6, 7, 8 of those bad boys in one go. It'd be a bad choice, but it'd be a delicious choice. Other than that, I haven't had like a lot of like dinners that have been amazing. Like it's 2 steaks and pass. And before that, sushi. You can't Minato, you can't fucking go wrong, bro. No. You just can't. Will asked, what do you use more, plates or bowls, forks or spoons?
I am a bowl with a spoon, and I'm telling you, I actually got salty with my wife on several occasions.
Right, okay.
Because I tell her every time, dude, if I'm having stir fry, if I'm having virtually anything, bowl, spoon. I can't stand it when Kayla comes down and she gives me a bowl with a fork.
Oh. If it's in a bowl, there are very few things that you eat in a bowl with a fork. And I mean like salad maybe.
Yes.
Like there's very limited.
Yes. I'm like, I need a spoon.
Yeah.
Please, babe. I need a spoon.
Make it happen.
Please.
Get both at least.
And I don't like the sound of scraping plates.
No.
It drives right through me. It's like the nails on a chalkboard type thing. And also, I shovel my food in my mouth.
Yes, you do.
So spoons just allow me to shovel it faster.
It's an efficient eating tool for you.
That's it. Forks, it's slow. It's inconvenient. It makes noise. It's annoying. Spoon and bowl, easy, all day, every day.
I use bowls more, but mostly just because of the types of foods that I eat. I eat a lot of oatmeal. I eat a lot of cereal. I eat a lot of salads. And so more bowls. But as far as the spoon to fork ratio, it's a 50-50 for me. It's a 50-50. But I go through bowls quick. Like a lot of bowls in the house just disappear. I like a whole day goes by and then like half the dishwasher is just bowls.
Bowls on bowls.
8910 asks, what age would you like to live until, and do you think you would change your mind once you reach that age?
Well, I mean, everybody like to live as long as.
I think it's less about the number and more about the quality of life.
Yeah. So I mean, if like my grandfather, is like 80, I think he's 82 now, and he's out on his feet doing whatever in good spirits, has his health, has his wit and his mind. By all means,
keep going.
Keep going. It's when I become a massive burden on my family, and I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Old Yeller.
Yeah,
take me out back.
Just I've had it. And dude, if you're like 80 years old and you become like that, I mean, it's sad. And to some degree, you still have years to go, but you've lived 80 years.
You've done your service.
If I can go out without being a burden on my kids or my kids' kids or whatever the case may be,
that's the way to do it.
Take me out back.
Fire me, stand me over the well,
and let her go,
and don't drink the water.
Exactly, and enjoy the inheritance.
That's right.
That's what that is.
Bro, I ain't gonna have no inheritance. I'm spending all my money. My kid's gonna earn their own money.
There you go. Fuck them.
I'll give them their college, university,
the house.
whatever.
When I kick it, house is yours. Everything else,
have fun. Let's see. Agent says, I'm going to Montreal for work. He's from Estonia. Look it up. I know where. I don't know where it is. I couldn't point it out on a map, but I know of Estonia. It's not that obscure, Agent. It's all good. I remember you were talking about what to eat and what to try that's Canadian, but what's overrated and what should be avoided?
Well, the only really known Canadian foods would be like poutine. That's like what we're kind of known for.
Poutine is like that.
I don't think it's overrated. Like if you eat good poutine, it's fucking.
Poutine is like pizza. You could have a shit poutine, it's still poutine.
Yep,
but when you get a really good poutine, shit change your life.
Yes, I agree with that.
That's fully. Is pretty much how it is.
Yeah.
Dessert wise, there's the Nanaimo bars, and that's the only real Canadian dessert that's like uniquely Canadian.
Ooh, maple syrup.
Well, yeah, maple syrup isn't everywhere. That's true. And Canadian maple syrup is the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
It is pretty fucking delicious.
So that's the thing. Not Aunt Jemima shit.
No.
Actual
I
maple syrup.
don't mind Aunt Jemima.
I'll use it.
Yeah.
But you want real maple syrup.
It's infinitely better.
Things that I found overrated, especially in Montreal. I hate to do this to you, but what was that fucking sandwich shop we went to again?
Oh shit! Schwartz.
Schwartz's, which is smoked meat.
Montreal
smoked meat is overrated as fuck.
Damn.
I'm just gonna be honest with you, and especially Schwartz's, where you wait in line for like 2 fucking hours.
Yeah.
To have a dry ass sandwich with mustard on it. I'll be real with you, ain't worth. Overrated as fuck. It might have been something like in the 80s. It was like all the fucking rage. It ain't it now, bro.
I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I fucking love Schwartz, bro. Every time I go to Montreal, I get it, and then I get like an extra pound of meat, and I'll literally just walk around Montreal or back at the hotel and just eat the meat.
No. The meat, it's not that the meat is bad. It's just fucking overrated. Like people talk about it like it's the second coming of Christ. It's just smoked meat. It's really not.
Bro, it's delicious, bro.
That incredible. It's just.
I mean, if you didn't like it, you didn't like it. Or if you didn't,
I'm not even saying that.
Yeah, it's not.
I liked it.
Yeah, you're saying it's overrated.
It's not a 2-hour line. And
I get you. I think Montreal smoked meat in general is overrated, but I think Schwartz really makes it.
Well, Schwartz is definitely the best of the smoked meat in Montreal. Yeah. But if you're going to ask me, Adam, is it worth it to stand in a line for 1 to 3 hours to have Schwartz's smoked meat? I'm going to say he can smoke my meat. I'm going somewhere else.
I'm waiting in that line every time. I'm waiting in, bro. I get off the airplane, I go to the hotel, and I head to Schwartz. That's what I do. That's my jam. That's my jam, bro. Before I do anything, I head there. I stock up on my meats, and I go. Hell yeah!
I'd rather find a really fucking good burger place than go wait in line for fucking.
Yeah, you're a burger guy though, so
that's essentially the same shit though. You're talking about a sandwich of meat. Smoked meat is good, but man, I'm telling you, It's debatable. The fact that they had a fucking Broadway play made after Schwartz's makes me fucking cringe so fucking hard. But if you're gonna do smoked meat, Schwartz is the place to go.
That's the good.
Fuck everywhere else.
The place to go.
Go there to have your experience, and then debate whether or not you want to wait in line again in the future.
I wait every time, guys. Every time.
Vlad asks, between augmented reality and virtual reality, which are you guys more interested to see progress in? We talked about this in the past. It's augmented reality every time.
Yep.
I think augmented reality is going to make virtual reality useless in most not all, but most applications before virtual reality gets to a point where it's really ubiquitous, like everywhere. That's just
I agree.
Just the take.
That's just it.
There's
so many more capabilities you can do.
Yes.
Like Jesus. But yes, I agree.
Coyote Conundrum, cat or dog person? You own both, but you're a dog person all day. I'm more of a dog person than a cat person, but I also I'm down with cats.
I love my cats.
I'm animals in general. I'm down for it. It's if it's not my animal, has the animal been trained properly? That will largely determine whether or not I want to punt your animal off a bridge.
I love me some cats, but when my cats die, I'll never get another one again.
That's fair.
And these cats will probably live for about another fucking 10 years.
Max is too grumpy to die. He might actually just be around.
Oh, Milo's going first.
Yeah, Milo's too stressed.
Oh yeah, and then Max will eventually say, "All right, you know what? I've tortured these people enough. I'm out."
Audi 5.
Now, if my dog passed away, I'd get another dog for sure.
Yes.
You know, it's like I'm not a cat person, even though I have 2 cats. I know it makes me sound like a bad cat owner. I'm not a cat person. I only bought cats because when we moved out, when Kale and I first got together and stuff,
couldn't have dogs.
We wanted a pet and we couldn't get dogs. So I just got a cat. And then I wanted another cat to hang out with my other cat because we were always out of the house all the time. And now we still have them. So we've had these cats now for I think Milo's 10 years old and Max is like 11 or 12.
Yeah,
he's getting old.
Oh, yeah, he's getting up there.
He's getting up there. I love my cats. I always hang out with them and stuff, and they're cool, but I wouldn't get any more.
No.
You know, I probably,
Wait, how old's Milo?
Milo is, so we got Max back in 2009? 2010?
So Max is like 10.
Max is definitely 10. Like he's probably 11. Milo's only 1 year younger.
Oh, okay.
Maybe a year and a half.
Milo was like 8.
I think might be a year and a half younger. Or
Milo might live longer than we think. Milo is all muscle. He's got a lot of energy.
Thick, yeah, and he's
healthy,
built like a brick shit house.
Despite
Max
the fact that he's
is
paranoid
old and
he's disgruntled.
I mean, for those
he's disgruntled as fuck.
Milo is a Bengal, 3/4 Bengal, a 1/4 like domestic. And then Max is a purebred Persian.
Yeah.
And Max is like just got the grumpy face.
Yeah.
Sits around.
Even his meow sounds grumpy.
Yeah. And he's.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I love my dog, though.
Mr. Miyagi says, what are the 3 things you enjoy more than sex? I don't know if I can list 3 things, to be honest with you.
3 things I love more than sex?
Really good food when you're starving. Really fucking good food when you're starving, like your favorite foods. You're craving. It's that intersection between craving a certain food and that you don't get to have very often, and being absolutely fucking ravished, and then being able to just massacre that food.
Yeah,
is really the it's hard to top that shit. That's about it.
I'm going to go with that too. So
I don't know if I have 2 more.
Very, very hungry, and you get a food that just satisfies that completely. That, and a lot of times, is better than sex.
Yes.
I'm going to go with a very, very good day at work. So that, having an amazing day and a successful day of work, to me, I trade that for sex any day of the week. And I mean,
team regime. What the fuck?
And I'm also gonna go with I actually don't think I have a third. Okay. I actually just don't think I have a third.
I'll get mushy for all the ladies in chat. I'll say that laughing with your significant other over the same thing, and you're both laughing, you're crying, which is a rare thing to have happen.
That's better than sex?
That's up there.
I'd rather just come together, screaming and yelling.
I mean, that's pretty good too.
I'm just gonna keep it real, you know. Just watching your woman just, you know, do what she does.
Yep.
While you're doing what you do.
Yep.
That's better than laughing and crying together.
It's hard to come up with three things.
Yeah, I'm sorry to tell you.
I was stretching. Really? Like I'm stretching. The food thing was pretty much where I was stopping. I was just I'm reaching.
Yeah, only for me is food.
Yeah.
And a really, really financially great day at work. That's really it.
That's
really
That's all I've got.
That's it.
Mr. Miyagi said again. Mr. Miyagi's got some good questions this week. In a world in which no one died of natural causes, but eventually had to get chose the way they would die, how would you choose to die?
I don't know. I don't really think of these things.
Neither do I.
I'm gonna say put me in a rocket ship, blast me into space,
right into the sun.
Go. Take me out that way.
Just right into the sun. It's probably a painful way to go. Fucking
blast me into space. Though. I want to fucking see the universe.
Yes.
I want to like be in it, so to speak. You know, in the black, never-ending abyss.
Yes.
Float me out there and let me see shit around me and put me in someone's video games and shit until I can play around until I just fucking clonk out.
Yeah, in my sleep, probably the way to go.
Yeah, I don't want to suffer, but you know, if I have to suffer a little bit and I get to go to space, fuck it, suffer a bit.